Sorry, DR, there's no Oil FC anymore. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another World Cup watch along. Of course we are. What else would it be? And today it's Ghana versus Uruguay. It's Team Musty versus Team Liam. Well, I don't know if Liam even is Team Uruguay, but I know Darwin Núñez obviously plays for them, so I'm assuming he is. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Let me know who's already with me so I can say hi. African anthems, I feel like, are always pretty sick. Hello, Ivan. Hello, football skill reveal. And Diarma, man. Ivan says, I expected more from Belgium, by the way, says Ivan. Yeah, well, they had it. They'd sorted themselves out, didn't they? All they had to do was win the last game, a game which they were the better side in, a game in which they created chance after chance after chance after chance, tapping after tapping for one Lukaku and Mertens. But they just opted to not do that. What's Amati doing? Oh, I missed that. I didn't see what he was doing. Or Liam, what did he do? You're watching me, lovely stuff. For Sagana says Musty. Yes, well, as you can see, I am wearing my Athletic Bilbao kit, and that's because I am Team Ghana today. Inaki Williams. Where is he? Where is my star boy? Inaki Williams. James, MCFC, thank you so much for following the Twitch. He's my star man. He is going to score the goals to make Nobbins happy and to knock out Uruguay and condemn them to defeat. If you are a Noblet, by the way, you will be getting your Nob coins in the coming days. Don't you worry about it. Probably by the end of today. So, by next stream, it should happen. Gosh, why does Núñez look so terrifying? Why is he staring at the camera like that? Yes, we're doing another stream later. This is the bonus one. We were always going to do Serbia, Switzerland. That's the Will Nobbins derby. That's the battle of our dark horses. So we were always going to do this one, but you guys said yesterday we want the afternoon stream as well. So here we are doing it. And look at Darwin. Can't wait for Darwin to crush all these Ghanaian streams. Liam, Drill, do you not want Luis Suarez to do that? Would that not be perfect poetry? Would that not be really poetic based on the history between that nation and that man? Salisu says Jack. Mohamed's gonna snap him. But there we go. As you can tell, I'm still having light issues. It is fixed one day and it's broken the next day, so I might just have to get another one as a backup just in case this happens again. So apologies. I will not have the beautiful blue lights behind me. Hello, James. I'm doing great, James. I'm doing great. How about you? Thank you for getting involved in the chat. You're obviously new to the streams, hence you followed. I'm guessing you support Manchester City. Let me know which national team you support. I support England. Where am I from? I'm from England. Football skill reveal. I'm from England. I want Luis Suarez and Darwin to do the job. The Liverpool boys. Suarez is a proper fatty, says Jack. Well, I haven't looked at his physique, so we'll have a look there. Uruguay do have some talented players. They've got Valverde, they've got Bentancur. But they do also... Godin's not started, I've just realised. Is he on the bench? Yes, he is. Okay, so he's not playing, but it's still familiar names in terms of Quartes and Jimenez. Cavani is on the bench if necessary. Kudus, who is better than Neymar for Ghana. Ghana have a lot of good individuals, as I say. Inaki Williams, Ayu, Partey, Amati, Kudus, even Salisu. And they've got the goalkeeper with the best name in the whole tournament. I'm not a cricket lover, football skill. I do not watch cricket. I've got no interest in it. No, well, that goes without saying, Drill. Their strikers are there. That goes without saying. They're the most iconic players. Núñez, Suarez, and Cavani off the bench. Suarez being captain against Ghana. This is football heritage. That's definitely been done on purpose, isn't it? You're a big City fan. Excellent stuff, James. Are you from New Zealand? So you support them. Excellent stuff, James. Oh, hence MCFCNZ. That makes total sense. What's the time in New Zealand, James? I'm imagining you dealing with a big time difference there. I imagine. But yeah, I don't like cricket football skill. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Got no interest in it. And FIFA's gone for a 4-3-3 lineup. I've just gone for a 4-4-2 with Nunez as natural striker, but we'll see what happens. Is Kiwi a clock, says Jack. Nunez has been known for like 2 years and he's already an icon, says Drill. There you go. It's as easy. It really is as simple as that. It's so late. It's nearly 4 a.m. Oh my. Flipping heck. How have you been enjoying the World Cup then, James? Has it been hard? Has it been hard to watch the games because of time zones? And James, you might. I don't know if you plan to go to bed later, but we're also doing a stream at 7 my time. So if it's 4 a.m. where you are now, then at 8 a.m. your time, we're doing another stream. We're doing Switzerland-Serbia because that is an interesting game. That would decide who goes second place in that group, probably. Hello, Real Too Good. Portugal will win the World Cup, you think? Not sure about that one. Not sure. I think they might get found out in the later stages. But hey, we'll see. Another stream first thing in the morning. Oh, Jack, don't be mean. That's outrageous. Yeah, DR, we are doing the double. We are doing Serbia, Switzerland later. Milinkovic, Savic. Come on now. Lazio might have to become my second Italian team. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. And kickoff is amongst us. There we go. Come on, Ghana. So I believe that Ghana would be happy with a draw because they would... So what? They lost to Portugal, but then they beat South Korea. Uruguay yet to win a game. They've only got 1 point. So I don't know what the situation would be if South Korea... I don't know what the situation with South Korea's points. Let me have a look-see, though. Let me have a look and see what the current standings are. World Cup groups. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see at what the landscape is. This is always where it gets interesting in the final group stage game. So, yeah. So, if South Korea win and Ghana draw... then South Korea could go through on goal difference. Because it looks like South Korea are only 2 points behind. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's right. So both would be on 4 points if that happens. South Korea only have 1 less goal difference. Is that right? Is that right? Or if I'm making this up? No, yeah, that's correct. That is correct. So if South Korea win 2-0 and this stays a draw, then it means that South Korea will go through. But I just can't see South Korea beating Portugal on paper. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. It's been very painful due to the times. Your earliest games were 11 p.m. So that was nice, but also painful because of how close we were to making it, says James. Oh, yeah. What was New Zealand's qualifying campaign like? Who knocks New Zealand out? Let me know. Do I know Sunil Chetri? No, I don't. Football skill. I'm guessing that's a cricket player, but I don't know. Not a fan of Darwin playing left wing of this team. Against Korea, he got into a few one-on-one positions. Everyone ignored him. Well, they can't ignore their forward plays in this game because Uruguay are now the only team to have not scored a goal. I believe that's what we've established with Mexico scoring. Uruguay are the only team to have not scored a goal so far at this World Cup, so they've got to do it. It's 6 p.m. for you, Real Too Good. Excellent stuff. It's currently 3 p.m. in England. And yeah, Mus says, if South Korea win this and it's a draw, South Korea go through, but that does depend on the goal difference. If South Korea win 2-0 and it's a draw, South Korea will go through. We got to the final playoff. They got knocked out by Costa Rica 1-0 in a very controversial goal. Ooh. I mean, that was absolutely wild. Yes, it was a bit of a shame we didn't stream the games in the evening because they actually, somehow, they actually turned into really interesting games. There was a moment where both Germany and Spain were getting knocked out when Costa Rica took the lead against Germany. That was exciting, but then Germany ruined our fun. So Spain can thank Germany for keeping them in the tournament, but Germany, on the other hand, will surely be ruining Spain for failing to even get anything against Japan. And Japan have taken huge scalps against Spain and Germany. Here come Uruguay now. Bentancur had a really good chance. And it is Darwin. He goes down far too easily. Yeah, far too easily. Nah, it's not a foul, mate. Get up. Yeah. And the referee rightly tells him to get up. Kai Havertz kept Spain in the World Cup. You're not wrong. Nah, you can't go down like that. Would have been outside the box anyway. Uruguay suck. They don't score, says Real. You feel tired, DR? Is it because there's too much football? Imagine saying Japan wouldn't get out of the group, says Jack. To be fair, I don't know how many people would have predicted Japan to top their group. Like, that's a little bit mad, isn't it? Not Forza Joe Campbell, Chris Wood, clear, get in. I also, like, I just always assumed when he was at Burnley that he was English. I was like, oh, no, actually, he's from New Zealand. Oh, there you go. Maybe next time, James. Maybe next time. When was the last time New Zealand were at a World Cup? Was it 2010? Where they were the only undefeated team in the whole competition. Boo. There's the FIFA president. Boo. Not bad. You've been out from 10 to 5. Yeah, have you been partying? What's going on? Why have you been out so late, naughty man? That sounds highly harem to me. Sounds highly harem. Japan's Robin Hood, steal from the rich, give to the poor. It's just interesting because Japan, yeah, also lost to Costa Rica because they're just a team that if Japan aren't able to counterattack, then they're fucked. They can't break down teams. Clearly, we saw that by the fact that they couldn't break down Costa Rica, but they were able to get attacking wins against Spain and Germany. Suno Chetri is a footballer who's the number 4 ranked goal scorer in the world. Ah, cool. Oh, I may have done a TikTok about him like last year when I think it was when Ronaldo broke the international goal scoring record and I did like a top 10 list. Maybe. Oh, I thought you meant, sorry, dear, I thought you said 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Like, what? Cheeky bet for today. Okay, tell us about your bets, please, Drill. Oh, Portugal have already scored. Who was it, Musty? Was it CR37? There goes Korea's dreams. So this is the bet. Nunez to score, Jordan Ayew and Valverde to be carded. 33-1. Which Ayew is that? Is that the number 10 or the number 9 Ayew? Let's have a look. That is... I don't actually know. I don't know which Ayew is which. So if you could let me know so I can keep an eye on that. Who? Who even is that player? I'm not being disrespectful. I actually don't know who that is. I might just be being stupid, but actually, who is that? Plays for Braga. Yeah, I've never heard of that, man. Shout him out, though. 9 is Andre Ayew. Okay, hello, True Citizen. Love you too, mate. How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Ronaldo's a good True Citizen. Why do you do this to me? If you're on the YouTube, by the way, please make sure to leave a like on the stream. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. My name is Nobbins. If you like football content, this is the place for you. There we go. Sorted. You're so kind. You gave Fernandez a goal. My God, I still can't get over that. He was actually went complaining to, or got the Portuguese FA to do it anyway. But which number is he, Drill, in this one? Oh, here we go, Jack. Andre is number 24. Jordan, number 9. I think it's number 9 and 10, isn't it? Ricardo Horta. That's very good news for Ghana. Very good news for Ghana. You went to the KFC that opened today. Oh, it's an official KFC, TR? Or is it one of those like that bootleg Nando's that you sometimes go to? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Unless I've got the numbers wrong. I've got Ayew as number 10 and 9. One football says 24. Let's see what FootMob says. It says 9 and 10. Right, let's click on this man. Yeah, Jordan Ayew. Okay, Jordan Ayew is the one, is the number 9 playing on the left. Understood. This little Donny. This one here. Oh, they're stretching Garner out here. You've heard that one before. And that's a poor... Well, actually, it's not even a poor pass back. It was a good pull back, but no one's there to do anything with it. It was only Nunez and Palestri, I think, up top. No one else really supporting. Don't really know where Luis Suarez was in that move. Probably trying to eat someone. Hello, Jin. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You stud. You beautiful man. Okay, well, it's looking promising from Uruguay so far. They've had a couple of interesting forays forwards. Ghana will now know. It'll have been trickling through. They'll have heard that Portugal have scored. They will know a draw is enough, but will they take the risk of just going for a draw, or will they actually try and attack? That is the question. That is the question. Ronaldo got the pre assist for the Portugal goal. My goat. Messi could never... To be fair, Messi would never get any goal contribution for Portugal, so you're absolutely right. He is in the mud. Just got home, started at 4 a.m. Yes, Jin, we partying. What a man. It's official. I ordered some New Deal 6-piece with a medium chips, Pepsi, and sparkling chicken for £12. That's a very good deal, DR, mate. Well done. What's Mrs. Nobbins saying? Okay, I'm apparently being too loud. Mrs. Nobbins is shouting at me. I thought I was speaking quite quietly, but apparently not. We can hope they attack and not sit back, says Jack. That rhymes as well. Almost of our 30 card. James, love that from you, my man. Love that, yeah. If you, Let me know how you found me, by the way, James. Have you been following me on the TikTok, for example? Or are you just totally new and found me on the Twitch? Let me know. Oh, you started work at 4. Oh my god, Jin. What is... Oh, no. Oh yeah, I was going to say, what is it you do? But you work at the NHS, don't you? As a mental health support worker. Is it like a night shift situation? Anyway. Yeah, guys, don't worry. I'm sorting out Noblet points in the coming days. Hey, it's... Can Valverde keep it in? No, he can't. Valero, sorry. James is my boy. He's from New Zealand. This man is at... It's 4:10 in the morning for this man. And he's come to an LNobbins stream. What a goat. There's Cavani with his pedo tash. We love that. Why is Inaki playing for Ghana? Because he's Ghanaian, true citizen. Because he chose to represent Ghana. Nico Williams is also of Ghanaian origin because they're obviously brothers. But, so they can represent either. He plays for the club that only signed local players. Yeah, so he is from Bilbao, true citizen. He was born there. And he could also have chosen to play for Spain. But he opted to play for Ghana. I assume because he thought, I'm never going to play for Ghana. I'm never going to play for Spain, sorry. So, for example, his brother plays for Spain. Nico Williams. And that's why I'm wearing my Bilbao shirt. Because I'm supporting Ghana today. I know that, Musty. I know that. Absolute scenes if Suarez scores the winner in the 90th minute, but it gets disallowed for handball. Oh, that'll be absolute justice. Absolute justice. Oh, excellent. So you came from the TikTok. Saw you were a City fan, had to join. Love that from you, James. Love it. And you did the right thing, James. You came from the TikTok. You came to the YouTube/Twitch. Love that from you. So, James, now we've had a dialogue. I need to know something. I need some information from you. What is your shoe size? Let me know what your shoe size is, and I can add you to the shoe size list. And you can get involved on the inside joke on the stream. Yeah, so he would have been Spanish before, like, I think it was only this year he declared for Ghana true citizen. Isn't Inaki the one that hasn't missed a game since 2016? Oh, I'm not sure, Jack, maybe. He's like 30, how could he switch? Because he never would have played for Spain true citizen. You're only committed to a nation once you have played a certain number of games for them. I think it's 3. Oh, Darwin is in here, and he makes a mess of it, and he can't actually get out of his... Can't quite get it out of his feet. That was a good chance for Uruguay, but Nunez not really able to do anything with it. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, dearie me. That's a size 10 US. Okay, can someone please do the translation for me? What is size 10 US in English, please? Can someone please translate that for me? It was a good flick on by Suarez, I think. Yeah, and he's got to do better there. He just doesn't get out for his feet. That's a 9. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. So, James, you're entering the shoe size list. Don't worry. There's nothing weird about it. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. So that is a 9. Lovely stuff. That's the same size as Jin. You're in. You've made the list. And in case you're wondering, what is this? I just like to get people who... New people in the chat who actually... who have a chat with me. Their reward is their shoe size gets forever immortalized. Yeah, James, that's there. Don't worry about it. There's so much weird about it. No, Jin, there isn't. There isn't. It's fine. Who's got the smallest feet? Well, Jack, I think we had like someone on the YouTube who was like, I'm size 13, not me. I've got some. Well, oh, there must be a different Jin then, because I've got Jin size 9 here. I mean, maybe it's a different Jin. I don't know. I don't think we've had another Jin. I don't know. Anyway, all good. Yeah. As I say, I think we had. I think we had like 11-year-old or a 12-year-old on YouTube, and he had, you know, like kid-size feet, like you know, like obviously because he's a child, like, you know, size 1 or 2 or something. That was like months ago, though. I think in Australia they call it soccer, don't they? Because they're called the Socceroos. So I imagine New Zealand also call it soccer. I guess here's Garner though. It's are you? Have a shot. Oh, have a shot, mate. Oh, he goes down far too easily. No chance. He should have reacted much quicker though. That guy in the far post. It would have been offside anyway. Never mind. I don't know why I wasn't in a better position to take that on. The number 20. Is that Inaki Williams? He's begging for it. He's begging for it. He's well onside. He just doesn't really react. If he just like... If he just banks and bets on the goalkeeper spilling that, he could have had a tap in. Oh, Jack, have you not had your name in there yet? Or I'll call you, we've had a few Jacks, so I'll call you Macaroni. Macaroni is a 7. There we go. You're in, You're in, James Jack Macaroni. Sorry. You can't send my shoe size off to the FBI because it's wrong. Well, Jin, I'm going to correct it then if it's a 13. There we go. Maybe it's TTV that had a 9. Because I got TTV a 13 and then Jin underneath a 9. Well, next time, guys, remind me. Next time TTV is here, remind me to ask him what his shoe size is. We're going to VAR. VAR, checking decision. It definitely wasn't offside. It didn't look a penalty to me. Gosh, Ayu is dripping in sweat. And I think it's not going to be given, is it? Just looking at the referee. See, this is where it would be great to hear in our ears what are the referees saying. I'd love to hear the dialogue. That's something that football, like rugby has, for example. That's what we need. And he's going to the monitor. This could be a penalty to Garner. It looked really soft to me. Hello, Tiny Potato. How are you doing? Jack. Jin's a big man. Jin's a big boy in more ways than one. Yeah, thank you for saying you like the kit. I like it as well. It's Bilbao. Bilbao are my Spanish team. It's got the... I love it. It's got a little Basque flag on the back. I love that touch. The Basque flag is sick, by the way. I tell you what, that's probably a penalty. Because, look, he's playing the ball. The goalkeeper does technically foul him. Look, the ball's going nowhere, but I think that's technically a foul, you know. I think that's a penalty. Yeah. Sorry, it's Kudus, not Inaki Williams. My bad. I got the numbers wrong. Let's have a look. What's the referee going to do? I think this is going to be a pen, maybe. Oh, he's talking to Suarez. He's upset. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's giving a penalty. Oh, wow, okay. VAR check complete. Wow. Interesting. Bring on... Oh, what was that guy called? He had a number 3 and he missed a penalty. What was he called? What was he called? He missed a penalty in 2010. Is it... Asamoah Gyan. Asamoah Gyan. Bring him on. Bring him on. Because he's the one that missed the penalty and then converted his penalty in the shootout. Wow. Controversial penalty has been given here. Controversial. Tiny Potato, let me know which football team you support. Also, are you new here, Tiny Potato? I just don't recognize your name. You say Vamos Uruguay. What's the decision for? It was for a penalty, DR. 2. Ghana and... Darwin Nunez has been booked. Why? We're doing an FM with Wrexham or sick. I think after Christmas, I'll look into getting FM. We can do Noblet FC. American sports have that. Yeah, that's really good. We should definitely have that. Football is really behind some other sports in that regard, isn't it? Oh, when it's Andre Ayew to take the pen. That transition then, you bad man, says Jin. Hello, Mo. Oh, yeah, I got there eventually. Don't worry about it. How you doing, Mo? He played for Sunderland and had the number 3, I'm pretty sure. Who's taking it? Baldy. Yeah, Andre Ayew. He's doing his best Suarez impression. I don't know why he got himself booked then. So he's now got more... Yeah, interesting. Anyway, Andre Ayew. Can he probably send Ghana through to the round of 16 and condemn Uruguay? Andre Ayew. Can we have salvation for the ghosts of 2010? The curse from 12 years ago in South Africa from Asamoah Gyan. Can they be expelled? Andre Ayew steadies himself. Attacks the ball. It's not a good penalty at all. An awful penalty. It never looked comfortable and it's saved. And that's probably justice done because that was a very soft penalty, probably. Whatever you thought about it. That was a terrible penalty. A terrible penalty. Why do players do that shitty little run-up thing? Like, yeah, saved. What? Yeah, I don't know. Like, the referee blew his whistle and it was like, he stood there for like 10 seconds and then did a deep breath and then walked up to it. It was saved, Tiny Potato, yeah. Just, that is woeful. Awful penalty. No power, no pace. Nobody's trying to be Pizza Curious. Sorry, True Citizen, I don't know what that means. That was a dead penalty. Love to see Ghana go through. A few underdogs going through. Love to see it. Oh, Jin, today's debate of the day is about underdogs. And Suarez is still having a cry at something. There's no need to get booked, Sunshine. You also... Oh, you support... Athletic Bilbao or Atletico Madrid, because this is a Bilbao kit, Tiny Potato. Jordan clear anyway. Yeah, why didn't they give it to Jordan, are you? He clearly didn't think it was a penalty and missed it on purpose, as Jack. Yeah. Oh, Atletico... Oh, sorry, Tiny Potato. I'm not... This isn't a Madrid kit. It's a Bilbao kit, I'm afraid. This is going to get tasty, says Drill. African nations turning up makes me happy, says Mo. But you respect Atletico. Fair enough, Tiny Potato. Do make sure you follow the stream if you need Tiny Potato. Suarez loved that, yeah. The only thing he loved more was when Asamoah Gyan missed in 2010. God, what a prick. You got a but fair enough, Tiny Potato. It's a very similar design, isn't it? The red and white stripes. I do like a striped kit. Jack Macro says, upsets are funny, but not a good thing because it makes it easier for England. And what's the goalkeeper doing? Oh, cleared off the line. With Salisu. Wow. Salisu with some brilliant work there. Don't really know what the goalkeeper was doing. Didn't really commit either way. Salisu saves his team there. And that denies Nunez a goal. I don't really know what that defender's doing. That's poor play by the defender and then the goalkeeper. And Salisu does really well. Well done. Yeah. I used to do Facebook, but then they didn't like my VAR transitions and they banned me. What days do I stream? So, James, it's a bit tricky now because it's the World Cup, so it's all gone a bit out of whack. In general, we tend to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday. Generally speaking. If there's a City game that's not at the Etihad, that's not a Premier League game, then we'll always stream that. So, for example, that's on a Tuesday. Then we'll stream that. But let me know if you've got Discord, James, because the schedule always gets updated in the Discord server, and I try to keep the Twitch schedule as updated as possible. It's just been a bit tricky with the World Cup happening. But after the World Cup, normal service will resume. Nunez lives in Salazar's pocket. The Ghana players are probably thinking, are you taking the piss? Definitely. Hello, Fortnite 2021. How are you doing? Yeah, I actually watched the game since Wales have gone out. I only watch your stream, says Jin. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I know that some people have the game on mute and watch me. Some people just have the sound on for both. As also some people like you just don't have the game on at all. I'm afraid South is still holding that Nunez brace. Well, club goals count for nothing at the World Cup. Another pun. I might be the GOAT. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I get... Oh, sorry, Mo. See, Mo, your puns have become so subtle and high quality that I didn't even catch that was a pun. Well done. That's really good. Hello, Baldy, mate. Yeah, love that from you. James, as I say, if you've got a Discord account, you could do !Discord in the chat to get the link. Oh, they were seeing if he was offside from that decision. Oh, because he... Oh, right. I didn't even clock that. Interesting. Yes, it's such a spoon. Tried to complain about his yelling. He needs to be careful, doesn't he? Parwin Punez. Mo's a class pundit. Well done. Well done. That's a very good pun in itself. Can't wait to make a tweet about Haaland and Punez having the same number of World Cup goals. Well, Nunez came very close then. He came very close to taking Uruguay through to the round of 16. And that would be good because Uruguay have not played well. They've not played well. I've watched all of their games so far. In fact, we streamed another one. We streamed the Portugal one. They've not looked good neither. It somehow falls to Luis Suarez. It's going to be a goal. And indeed it is. There we go. He couldn't keep it. The goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it other than parry it. And Uruguay take the lead. I bet Ghana get grouped, says Baldy. Ghana missing a pen against Uruguay's football heritage. And now they've been punished. And that's all Andre Ayew's fault. Hello, HS. Where can you watch? On BBC, mate. And that's their first goal of the World Cup. He goes to the camera. He does a little love heart. I think that's really shit from the goalkeeper. I can't lie. Barasheta. Yeah, terrible. This goalkeeper is terrible from Ghana. He should have done better for the Nunez chance earlier. I mean that defending is also not great. They just missed the ball outright. Yeah, the goalkeeper's got to do better there. Got to do better. I think that's terrible goalkeeping. It's not even that hard, really. Sorry, for a competent keeper anyway. It's poor from the defenders and it's poor from the keeper. Imagining Ayes Pele's son, brilliant. Anana must have smoked too much pot, says Jin. What? What? Deary me, Amate should have done better. The goalkeeper should have done better. Which country had Pele and Maradona? Wait, what? Which country had Pele and Maradona win a World Cup in it? I don't know what you mean, DR. Sorry, what does that mean? Yeah, Jin, I was so confused. Oh, Korea have equalised. Oh, interesting. Potentially. Sweet. 1-0 says Tiny Potato. Yeah, which country had Pele and Maradona win a World Cup in it? Oh, sorry, the host. Yeah, Mo's right. Yeah, it's Mexico. Sorry, I didn't understand the question. My bad. South Korea have equalised. I think they need to win for anything of note to happen for them, though. A draw's not enough. One assist from Ronaldo. Oh, no. I missed that. Suarez is the second best player of the 10s behind Ricky Lambertino. Baldy. What? Ghana is ruining his goalkeeper not being competent at football. I do like the Uruguay flag. I like the fact it's got a sun on it. It's like the Argentina flag. That's got a sun in it. No idea what the stadium is. DR, no idea. No idea. But yeah, Maradona, that would have been what was it? That would have been 1970 and 1986. That's when the World Cup was in Mexico the previous times. Let's be real though. Why did Mexico get to host it in 1970 and then only 16 years later they hosted it again? That's greedy. And as it stands, it's Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, Korea. Wow. Well, well, well. Isn't this a turn up for the proverbial books? Well, not based on before the World Cup started, but certainly after the first 2 games. I guess they're gonna get knocked out mode, these puns, man. Who's your unsung hero? Someone who isn't world class, but you have a connection to? At this World Cup, Jin, or just like still playing, or in the past, or generally? In what relation? What the fuck, Ghana was my African spirits as Maxwell. Andre Ayew missed the penalty. It was a poor, terrible, tepid penalty. And they've only got themselves to blame. And then poor goalkeeping. Realistically. Andre Ayew, the man who's condemning his nation to a group exit. Do I know any New Zealand players apart from Chris Wood? Oh, don't. Not that are currently playing. I don't think so, James. No, I'm not big on New Zealand, I'm afraid to say. I sincerely apologise. Educate me though. Who's your best player? Generally. Bloody Glenn Johnson. Unsung hero. Unsung hero. It's hard because there was a time when players like Busquets and Fernandinho, for example, were undersold. Because it's not the sexiest of roles. But now I feel like in the modern era, they're sort of more... they get more credit. So they probably do get the credit they deserve. So I'm not really sure. I'll tell you what, because the next video I want to do is on why England's golden generation failed. Owen Hargreaves. That's my answer. You actually remember crying because Suarez was suspended for that game. Which game's that, Drill? What does unsung hero mean, Mo? It basically just means underrated, essentially. If you're an unsung hero, it means that you... Oh, here we go. Uruguay again. And it's 2-0. That's a really nice finish. Again, by what's he called? Arasqueta, or whatever. That's a really nice finish. And that will probably condemn Ghana to a group exit. They now need 2 goals in 60 minutes. And that was actually a nice finish. I don't think I can really blame the goalkeeper for that one. That's it, says Musty. Yeah, so it's a wonderful finish, I can't lie. Looking, point to the sky, do the heart as well. That was a good save, says Jack. I almost bet on him scoring a brace, Drill, mate. Oh, from the Korean keeper. Oh, I see. Wow, Baldy, that's outrageous. Ever since they missed a penalty, they've been in a muddle. Let's have a look at this. It comes in from Palestri. Flicked on Suarez. And on the volley. That's a lovely finish. That's a lovely finish. Suarez flicked it on. He's still got so much work to do here. Runs onto it. Keeps his eye on it. Bam. Shades of Robin Van Persie. Lovely finish. Lovely. Barcelona. I don't know who that is, DR. A skater always plays well for Uruguay. Never hear of him otherwise. Who's he play for, Jin? Who's he play for? Yeah, so I think that's what I was saying before the goal went in. An unsung hero is just someone who basically goes about their job and they do a really important job, but they're not necessarily talked about in the same vein as others. Scott Parker at Spurs. That's a really good shout, Jin, yeah. Someone injured? Oh, Uruguay apparently have an injury concern for... I don't even know who that is. Benton. Oh, it's Benton. Oh, God. I didn't realize it was number 6. I thought it was number 8 for some reason. No, it's Palestri. My bad. How's Palestri? He's actually looked all right, you know, Jin. He's actually looked promising in terms of it going forwards. Like it was Palestri to Nunez to Suarez to the goal scorer in that move for the second goal. I want Suarez to go and watch him do some mad celebration. Yeah, like he celebrates by like doing a handball thing like that. Nunez pre-assist. We're not leaving this tournament empty-handed. Oh my god. Marcelo underrated. I don't know. I feel like he got quite a lot of credit. To be fair, I'm not sure. And they are making a change. Benton, and that's a huge loss for Uruguay. Because Benton has been very good this tournament. This is a worry. Vecino. Not number 56, number 5. So that is a big loss. A big loss for Uruguay. Bro, just the greatest left back. Wait, bro, just called the greatest left back of all time underrated. Yeah, I'm not sure Marcelo's underrated, to be fair. I think he gets plenty of flaws. In fact, I think he might get too many. Not gonna lie. It was a very good player, but I don't know. I put these frauds in the finals, says Baldy. What, Ghana or Uruguay? No, why did he get booked? I'm assuming it was for complaining about the penalty. But let me know. I agree, Mo. He's not bad. It was a very good player, but I feel like there's a lot of Champions League tax with some players, and indeed World Cup tax and Euros tax, etc. So, for example, I feel even though a lot of that Real Madrid side was brilliant and excellent, and lots of their players were world class, I do think some of them get a little bit overhyped, such as Marcelo and Sergio Ramos as well. Again, not saying they're bad by any means, but some people are trying to talk about them in terms of, like, you know, the GOAT in their positions. I'm like, not for me, not for me. I was sold the dream of Nunez Suarez. No, but honestly, it was better play than Dani Alves. No. No. He got booked because he kicked one of the Ghana players knee forward and they stacked it. What? It's quite funny. No, Jin. I like Gareth Bale. Although, to be fair, I don't think anyone's trying to say Gareth Bale, you know, was like the best in his position or something. Prime Gareth Bale for like that his last 2 years at Spurs and his first 2 years at Real Madrid was outrageous. I love Gazabaza, says Jack. Who's Gazabaza? Ghana are coming forwards now. They should. Oh, White taking a shot there. Kudus. What are you doing, mate? I don't know why Naki Williams or Kudus didn't take the penalty. Andre Ayew? Like, why? What's he most known for? Swansea? Question mark? Bale isn't even the greatest Welsh player of all time. Nico Williams exists. Oh my god. Dani Alves is at Champions League hype, the same hype. No, could be, well, Dani Alves was involved in the greatest side of all time, DR. So I don't think it's a similar thing at all. I don't think it's a similar thing at all. Dani Alves was much better than Marcelo. Since when's Ayew left-footed? Maybe he's both, Mo. Maybe he's both. Ghana with a corner, easily cleared away by Suarez. Marcelo was involved in the second greatest side of all time. First of all, I don't even know if that's true, but secondly, what's better, the best or the second best? Swansea fans hate him. Didn't he play for Swansea? If I made that up, I'm sure Andre Ayew used to play for Swansea. Yeah. I don't even know where I rank Marcel in terms of like top 5 left backs. He's certainly not even top 2. Certainly not. You know, he's not even top 3. Maybe he'd put him 4th. But he's definitely not top 3. In terms of like the... If we're, you know, for argument's sake, we're only talking about a more modern era. He did play for them. They just hate him. Oh, fair enough. I thought I remember him sort of being all right. World Cup is getting in the way of Game of Thrones, says Baldy. Oh, have you not finished Game of Thrones, Baldy? Other than Roberto Carlos, well, okay, no, DR. I'll give you I'm going to give you a chance to think about who is. Oh, here's Darwin. Oh, he cuts inside really nicely, but then the pass is poor to Suarez. You can do this, DR. Who is regarded as the greatest left back in football history? Come on now, you can do this. South Korea looking good. 1-1 says APC. Mendy, for God's sake. Hello, Otag. How you doing? Can't wait for proper football again. Who on earth would choose to watch the World Cup final instead of Borough versus Luton? I mean, you're not wrong, mate. 4-4-2. Brexit football means Brexit football. Am I right? How you doing there, by the way, mate? I can see that you've got what looks like a SpongeBob SquarePants user profile, which is very lovely. It's very lovely and sweet. And thank you so much for following. Hey, you're now in a Beanio. Love that. My name is Nobbins. Yes, you do count Maldini as a left back because he was indeed a left back, DR. Yes, indeed. Right, very lovely indeed. Otag, let me know what team you support, my man or woman. Let me know what club team and let me know what international team. I'm not gonna lie, I've not cared about the stats this World Cup until league football's back. The beautiful game is played on grass. Oh, Otag, that's amazing. We've got another Middlesbrough fan who regularly comes to the streams. He's called Will. You can have that to talk about. Smoggies. That's what people from Middlesbrough are called. We established that. Maldini, Roberto Carlos, and also Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole as well was also a better player than Marcelo. I'll give Marcelo as number 4, unless someone can think of another left back better than him. I'll give Marcelo number 4 max, exclusively focusing on the more modern era rather than talking about players from, like the 40s. I mean, I know football was better in the 60s, guys, but come on. I do support City Tiny Potato, yes. What are your thoughts on Carrick Ball, Otag? Jim, don't worry, we'll get there. You didn't watch Asher? That's fine, dear. Jin, don't worry. I just want to, I just want to find out what his thoughts are on Carrick Ball first. Ashley Cole, yeah, definitely. Carrick's at the wheel. He's so good. Otag, lovely to hear that. I know Will's in agreement. And now, Otag, I've got a very important question for you. Don't question it, just allow it. What is your shoe size? Let me know what your shoe size is. Don't question it. Just allow it. Give me your shoe size and I can write your name into the shoe size list. 11. You didn't even question it. Love that from you. Love it. Otag, you're in. And you've made the list. Get in. Shut up, Mo. Suarez is down. There might be a yellow. Imagine wearing a La Liga shirt apart from Girona, the club owned by the City Football Group. Look, I like Bilbao because I was supposed to go to Bilbao for the Euros and then COVID happened. And I also like Bilbao because of the Basque-only policy. That's why Bilbao are my Spanish team. Oh, but yeah, we've got Otag in. And as I say, you can never leave now. That's forever immortalized in the FBI shoe size list. So, sorry, not sorry. And Otag, you should like this shirt because it's red and white stripes. Yeah, I love that from you. Officially a Noblet King. You respect City. Your favourite player from City is Rodri. He used to play for Atletico. Indeed, Tiny Potato. Indeed, Rodri is a beautiful man. Guess I'm stuck here then. Otag, I'm sorry to say it, mate, but you quite literally are. I'm afraid to say. But if you like football, you'll enjoy yourself here. So don't you worry about it. Someone's getting a spray to the testes. Oh, sorry, it's his knee. My bad. It was that sort of groin area. The rules are the rules, I'm afraid to say. Did some Euro games get played in the Basque region? I've forgotten. Yes, in Bilbao. In Bilbao. It was going to be there was a round of 16 game that would have been played there. I can't remember what the actual matchup would have been, but yes. Which is a shame. It's a shame. Well, I got a refund, so it wasn't, terrible. But it was really hard to get a refund for the hotel. They did not want to give us our money back. It was me and Gasky who were going to go. Does this Rodri even have a personality? Bloke just intercepts balls, recycles possession for a living, and can apparently play competently at centre-back, it seems. Who'd have thought? I wouldn't want him to play there. Oh, Otag, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Rodri is second best midfielder in the world. Nothing will convince me otherwise, says Jack. Now, again, Otag, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that. Otag, stop bringing up these awful memories. Less of that. I can't wait for tomorrow's 4 a.m. game. I think we'll probably stream. No, will we stream the Australia game? I don't think we are. There are 2 games. I can't really remember which one we're doing. Depends on timings. JH plays, I agree, but he's been doing bits for Spain, hasn't he? Imagine in a few centuries they find a crusty notebook in the ground and think it's an artifact, and they're researching it when really it's Nobbins' FBI shoe size list. Hey, Jin, that could be an immortal, iconic bit of Twitch stream history. Don't worry about it. No way to Ghana wait 12 years for this. And I call Suarez the devil himself in the press conference only for them to miss the pen again, I know. It's a big L for them. Oh, Suarez has absolutely nutmegged him, and he does well to clear it away. And Suarez is upset about something. Oh, he wanted the corner, didn't get it. I don't think if that's in the evening, I don't think I can do that because me and Mrs. Nobbins will be having a date night. I think it is USA Netherlands we're doing because that's the one in the afternoon, isn't it? Rather than evening. I mean, that season, OTAG, we didn't beat Borough once. even at your ground, I think it was 1-1. I think Negredo scored, you know, City legend. Oh, wait, Jad, don't mean me. Don't mean me. Imagine Rodri Laporte centre-back combo at City. In an emergency situation, sure. Argentina's path to the semis is pretty clear. If they don't reach that, at least it's a failure. Absolutely right, Mo. And before the tournament started, I had Argentina-Brazil semi-final. And that should happen. Because Argentina topped their group. Brazil, I think it's almost... Is it a mathematical certainty they've topped their group? So yeah, it's got to happen. Who's their quarter-final opponent going to be? I've actually forgotten. I don't think it's anyone that good necessarily. Will. Huge news. We have another Borough fan who's just followed. Our latest follower is a Borough fan. It's called OTAG Line. Netherlands, USA. Yes, the Netherlands. I fully expect them to do that. Yeah, that's the one, OTAG. Yeah. Sane did the cheat. Nunez didn't kick him. He tried to scuff the penalty spot, and the guy fell over when he put his leg through. Brilliant. Well, you shouldn't scuff the penalty spot, should you? You'd think that they'd like clamp down on that. You should be able to look at the penalty spot and keep an eye on that. Like the fourth official should just keep an eye on it, the linesman. Is he to get another incredible DM? I can see them playing Rodri and Diaz Laporte at centre half, says Zachary. Maybe we've got John Stones at centre back as well. I don't care how good Rodri's been at centre half. Don't want to think about our DMs in that position. No, I agree. It would be mad to play the best defensive midfielder in the world at centre back for vibes. No, Will supports Borough. OTAG supports Borough. We've got 2 Borough fans in the chat at the same time for the first ever time. Talk about Carrick Ball, guys. I think that's the case anyway. I can't remember any other Borough fans in the chat. I think Brazil face second in this group. I think you're correct. JH Plays, I think you are correct. So basically, these guys are just playing for the right to get knocked out by Brazil. We have the best centre-half depth in Europe. Why would you even consider Rodri being there, Jack? Genuinely, can anyone... This is a weird question. Can anyone... In the history of football... And by that, I mean, you know, let's try to keep it modern just for argument's sake. Can anyone think of what is the team or the squad that's had the best centre-back depth in football history? Because unless I'm missing someone obvious, I feel like it might be this current City team. Not saying they've got the best centre-backs, but in terms of the sheer depth, there's 5 really good ones. Thoughts from Morocco, Spain. Do we even have a chance? Hey, of course we do, Zachary, because Spain lost to Japan. So, definitely. Half-time in the other game, by the way. There is 100% a chance, but I just don't... I think it's going to be a step too far for Morocco. I can only see a Spain win, to be honest. We'll destroy Brazil's tiny potato. But our centre-backs are clear. Uruguay are the best villains in football history. They're like the fascists of football. Suarez is Hitler, Nunez, Mussolini. Yeah, I do fully expect them to get knocked out in the next round. Yeah, club football, DR, yeah. UAE National Day is today, so South, excellent stuff. France national team, if you're counting that. I guess if we're counting national teams, yeah, but I think it's just... I was just asking for club football. But yeah, in terms of national team, it is probably France. Absolutely correct. Mo, what are you chatting? You think Spain will beat Morocco 3-1? Yeah, I can also see a relatively comfortable Spain win. They're about to get all the possession. We need that Sean Dyche 4-4-2 hoofball. It can still happen. Hello, Zane. It can still happen, though. Absolutely. It's knockout football. We saw Japan beat both Spain and Germany. There's no reason why it can't happen. Even if it's unlikely. And header comes in well over. France have 10 plus fifth choice centre-halves. They are indeed, in terms of the national front. The Morocco deep block is hard to get past. It can get pretty ugly for Spain, especially with Rodri at centre-back. He'll have to watch it, won't he? All right, mate. Dion Dublin's fancies one of the players here. He's saying he's a good-looking man. That's all right. Morocco good. I'm glad they topped the group. Yeah, I didn't see it coming. But to be fair, I also didn't see Lukaku missing 3 gilt-edged tap-ins. And yet here we are. Again, terrible touch by Ghana defenders. And Palestra just gets elbowed in the face. And Marty's like, get up, mate. He's still down here. He probably wants a penalty, which would kill this game off. Let's have a look at this. Amati and Palestri. Marty's not even looking at the ball. That's just a standard coming together. Nah, that's fine. It's not in the face. It's not an elbow. Palestri's playing up for the cameras. Calm down. Calm down, love. Calm down, love. Stop diving. If we get to penalties, I think we have a chance. Their squad's young and inexperienced. That's the thing, Zachary. That's where I think they will come unstuck in the later stages, Spain. You see McGree's goal versus Norwich game before the World Cup? No, I did not, Otag. A banger merchant. His Puskas has been robbed. Kaku was terrible, man. That's the worst. No, Maldini was a left back drill. So Nestor and Stam. So Nestor and Stam as their first two, but then who were their third, fourth, and fifth? I couldn't tell you who they were. I've no idea who AC Milan's 3, 4, and 5 choice centre halves were. Yeah, look, yeah, that is the worst 45 minutes of football I've maybe ever seen. The Ayew brothers about to last longer at Ghana than William Carvalho at Portugal, Zachary. Suarez not played this well since 2019. This is pure hatred and racism-fueled performance. He's got, he's like, look, I know everyone hates me, and I'm going to make them hate me even more. Rodri has to be playing centre-back because the only other right-footed centre-back they have is Eric Garcia, who is genuinely tragic. No, but I think for the purposes of this, we've got to class him as a left-back drill. Yeah, I meant more like your first 4/5 first team centre halves. And the UAE is 51 years old. Oh, Williams tries to get it, but nothing doing. Garcia is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen at City in terms of the modern era. Anyway, he just didn't know what he was doing. Garcia will get much better. I see something good in him. It just doesn't strike me as a centre back. just... It's more than just his physicality. It's also just like... I don't know. Don't know what it is. Because he should be able to read the game. Because he's apparently an intelligent player. But... he just always seems to be out of position at City. The joy I felt when Garcia left is yet to be unmatched by anything. And that was really weird. Why did Barcelona want him? That was odd. Garcia strikes me as an assistant coach. Bro doesn't belong on the football pitch. Yeah, apparently he's got a really good tactical mind, but that doesn't necessarily translate onto the pitch. You've got connections there, Fry. Your cousin's best mate is dating Fry's sister. Oh, get in there, Otag. Come on now. When it made more sense giving it to Jordan Ayew, Partey, or Kudus. They shouldn't have given it to Inaki Williams, my Bilbao babe. The Ghana players are staying out. They've got to score only 2 goals, actually. They only need 2 goals because they don't have to win this game because they're currently ahead of Uruguay. So a draw would be enough. So only 2 goals is what is required. Andre Ayew plays for Al Sadd in Qatar. Oh, I did not know that. That league's been on hiatus for 4 months. The man's coming back from a 5-month break. Why is he taking a vital penalty? I didn't even know he's playing in Qatar nowadays. Hello, Ollie the Elf. How are you doing? I'm guessing that's Ollie, but you've changed your name to Ollie the Elf, which is quite cute. You feel bad for Inaki. They should have given him the penalty. I don't know why you're not giving it to your striker, but there we go. I think we got him from them, but no idea why they wanted back, especially after the Leicester game, and also especially after the Lyon. Was it round of 16 or quarter final? What was that all about? That's one of the worst defensive displays I've ever seen. Apparently, Fry said Warnock sent a personal text to each person when he left, saying how each player was great. And when I remember, thought, oh, that's lovely. Neil Warnock strikes me as someone who, if you get on his good side, then he'd be a nice man. But if you cross him, then he would, like, murder you. No team's got 9 points yet this World Cup. Brazil will either commit a human rights violation against Cameroon or they'll get battered, no in between. I think it's Portugal and Brazil are the only teams who can get 9 points as things stand, I believe. Everyone else has dropped points at some point. I have connections to Nobbins. My grandmother's cousin's daughter's son's cat's baby is Nobbins' cat. What, Evie? Jane, I didn't know that. So Evie's related to a Noblet. What a huge win. Well, mate, you won 2,600 Nob coins. Well done. And yeah, Nico is in the quarterfinals. Can Inaki join? Can Inaki join him? There's still time. 2 goals is required. That's not impossible for Ghana. Not impossible at all. They should have scored their penalty, shouldn't they? Right, chaps. I'm now going to head over. Oh, sorry. And we'll head over to the Noblet phone-in after this from Otag. Wilder tried dropping Fry at the start of the season. And Fry was Brewer's best player when he played this year. And then Wilder got sacked. I don't really know what to make of Chris Wilder. I used to really love Chris Wilder. Don't worry, Jin, you're getting 5k later today or tomorrow. Don't you worry about it. I liked Chris Wilder. When it was at Sheffield United, I thought, oh, this is interesting. And then the second season, it was awful. This Inaki Williams stinker is one for the history books. Mo, why do you insist on attacking my players? You outrageous cretin. Anyway, we're now heading over to the Noblet phone. My stream crashes. That's great. It's crashed on a really nice frame of me as well. Look at that. There we go.
This is your radio.
There we go.
Your station.
Mo, I think you're a fraud. There we go. What on earth is happening here? There we go. We're back. There we go. Guys, this is the Noblet phone, and this is the moment in the stream where I speak to my Noblets, aka my supporters on Patreon. I will be speaking to Liam very shortly, aka Drill Hub, in the Twitch chat. He's probably a Barca fan. I can understand why he'd hate Inaki Williams to Zachary. And Inaki is a consecutive games merchant. Look, I know he would have scored the penalty. That's all I'm going to say. You know, because Bilbao players don't miss. Yeah? Bilbao players don't miss. Ever, ever, ever. That's definitely a lie. Anyway, I'm now joined by Liam Hub, who is a Liverpool fan and a Darwin Nunez fan as well. Liam, hello.
What's up, mate?
How are you doing tonight? Today, rather.
A bit tired. But...
A bit tired. Is that because you stayed up until like 3 a.m. in the Discord doing a fight press conference?
Yeah, and I woke up at like 9, so.
Oh, that's
I'm
eight.
very tired.
For people who are confused, we in the very early hours of our Discord server this morning, we had a voice call because Donald and someone called Donald in the server and Liam, who's on the call right now, we're trying to organise a brawl, a fight in Bournemouth, I believe, and we had a press conference last night, and I was one of the mediators / the crowd asking the questions. So that's
You're just a little pussy elf for not talking, mate.
But it was like really late. I didn't want to wake up my girlfriend. What do you want from me? I don't know what you want from me. Anyway, so yes, if you want to join the Discord and get involved in like wild scenes like that, feel free to do so. But yeah, Liam, you obviously like Uruguay. I think you've got them as one of your dark horses for the competition. You obviously like Darwin Nunez as well. Talk me through that first half. Liam, mate, I cannot hear anything you're saying. Oh, wow. I think your internet might be having a fit, Liam. You might want to disconnect and try to rejoin. Because I cannot hear anything you're saying. Nope, still can't hear you, mate. Nope. Right, okay. I've disconnected him. We'll try to get Liam back. Who's going to win the fight, says Jim? Well, they're both confident. In their fighting acumen. Let me just catch up on the chats just while I wait for Liam to sort himself out. Inaki's never taken a pen. Well, that's outrageous. Do Bilbao now sell Inaki Williams? Their policy says only Basque players, and now Williams has chosen Ghana. No, that's not relevant. It's all about where they were, where they grew up / were born. So, for example, Laporte, even though he's French, I know Spanish now, but he was French. But because he had Basque ancestors, they let him play. So him switching allegiances to Ghana doesn't mean anything for them. We're doing it at 3 a.m. We're having fun, Mo. Less of that. Who's less of that? There we go. Okay, lovely stuff. Right, let's see if this works now. Jin, where are you, mate? Get back. Jin, you're in. You did the right thing, Jin. I saw you there. Get in. Liam, are you working now?
I don't know. Am I?
Yes, you are. Okay, great. That's not a bag of AIDS. Lovely stuff. Yeah. So Jin, do what you just did then. Go back into general voice, and I can drag you in. There we go. Oh yeah. So Liam, same question.
Right. So Ghana are bottle jobs, first of all.
Okay.
All this talk about revenge or whatever, just shut up, mate. You shit. Nunez, what a player. Suarez, what a player.
Yeah.
Guy with the blonde hair, don't know how to say his name. I'm not happy with him because he's pretty much cost me 70 quid. But
what, for scoring a brace?
Yeah. And Uruguay getting to the semi-finals, mate. You heard
really?
it here.
Wow. So
they might even get to the final.
So who are they going to beat on that path to the semi-final?
Well, I think they might have to play Brazil or France.
I think it's Brazil in the round of 16 if it stays like this.
Yeah, beat Brazil. Nice one.
Bold.
Done. Boom.
No, that's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I'm also joined by Will, who is our moderator / mediator on the fight prelims last night. Hello, Will.
Hiya.
How do you feel that you got a fellow Borough fan in the chat? OTAG.
Yeah, it's straight. I'm not agreeing with some of the stuff he's saying, but
Oh, what's he said?
Fry has not been our best player.
Oh, controversy there. Who do you think's been your best player?
For the season, probably been Akpom, and recently it's been Hackney.
There we go. We've got some Borough drama taking place on the LNobbins stream. And Otek says Tuba. Tuba has? Who's Tuba? Is that Tuba Akpom?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It says Tuba's been the best player. Oh, so there you go. You do agree. There you go.
I thought you said Fry earlier, but never mind.
Jin, why did you leave the ruddy voice chat. I was about to come to you next, you swine. Ota clarifies, when Akpom was injured, Fry was the best. There you go, he's clarified it. There, and Will, you're obviously, as I say, you're a mediator last night. What did you make of the whole atmosphere, and who do you think is going to win that fight?
It was a lively crowd, and I reckon Liam got it.
Do you reckon he won the press conference, or you think he'll win the fight, or both?
Oh, he's won. He won the press conference, and I don't think Donald will show. So
yeah, I have to agree with that. To be honest,
did we finally establish what the forfeit was?
Yeah, it's you get banned.
Get banned? Oh, I thought it was eating some feces.
I mean, it can be that.
It can be both. Up the Keith, says Jack. Yes, he was one of the Brexiteers in the crowd, I think, supporting Drill. You left because you thought the fight talk would be better. Jin, mate, don't worry about it. Come back in, because we're exploring multiple topics here. Don't you worry about it. I'm also joined by DR. Hello, DR.
Hello.
Right, DR, this is your chance to explain your house situation. Right. What's going on there, mate?
So, I don't know why I said a roundabout. It's not a roundabout.
No, you said. I think you said a square roundabout, which confused me.
It's a house, but like the house is not actually touching the neighbors. The garages.
All right, so you have a shared garage.
It's not shared. The garage wall is touching their house.
Right, is the garage touching your house, or is it a detached garage?
It's touching our house, yes.
Okay, so in terms of connectivity, the two houses are technically touching each other because the two house garages are touching each other.
If you count the garage as the house, yes, they are touching each other.
Okay, good. Well, there we go. So yeah, so it sounds like a semi-detached. Like, I just needed that clarification for my own soul and brain. Oi, I care, Tia, because I wanted to know the house situation. So we'll be having less of that. Zachary says, do we see a Ghana comeback or not? I'm going to ask Will that question.
It's hard for me to see a Ghana come back because I'm watching Korea.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I want Korea to win, and then does that mean they're in? No, wait.
I think.
Is it goal difference?
Yeah, I think that if South Korea win and Ghana draw, then South Korea go through, depending on how much they win by. If they win by 2-0, then South Korea go through, I think.
Wait, what about if South Korea win and Uruguay win? Is that Uruguay through?
I think Uruguay go through instead, yeah.
Well, yeah, I want a Ghana come back then, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, it's 2 goals in 45 minutes. Anything can happen. And Jin asks to DR, can you hear anyone having intercourse in the garage, DR?
No, not really.
Not really? Okay, so slightly.
There could have been rats, but I don't know.
What, rats there or rats having intercourse?
Both.
Okay, interesting. Otag asks Will, what are your thoughts on Tunkay Stanley? Do you know that
Can
as
you
well?
say that again?
Tunkay.
Thoughts on... Oh, Tunchai.
Oh, Tunchai, okay.
Yeah, you fraud. Yeah,
I don't know.
He's a Turkish icon, alright. I love him.
He's a what?
Turkish icon. I love him.
Alright, I'm assuming he plays for Borough, does he?
Yeah. What he did.
Oh, he did. And Jin says you can hear clapping cheeks slightly. DR, do you confirm or deny that?
I prefer not to speak.
Okay, that's yes then.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. It was all said in what you didn't say. That's how I interpreted that. A past Borough player, Zachary, I believe. And Kansas says Tugay is the best Turkish player ever, and that is highly harem, says Jack. Indeed it is. We're going to the second half now. I'm going to want, from Lehman DR, some score predictions for this very brief overview, Will, and how is that going to end?
South Korea, it's close. I back South Korea, though. I think that they're doing the high line thing where they push up, and it's working. So I reckon that because they need to win, they'll be more fired up, and they'll be 2 on South Korea. And by the way, if they win and it stays the same in Uruguay, South Korea go through.
Oh, really? Oh, is it because of goal difference?
Yeah.
Ah.
Goals for.
Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. So, there we go. Uruguay aren't quite safe yet. DR, what's the final score going to be in this game?
2-2.
2-2?
I think there's gonna be a goal early on the second half, and then a last minute equalizer.
Excellent stuff. And then Liam, finally, the Uruguay fan, the Nunez fan, what's the score going to be come the final whistle?
4-1.
Excellent stuff.
Nunez goal, obviously.
Obviously.
Suarez
And
goal.
hopefully your bet comes in. Keep us updated on that as well, Liam. Yeah?
I ain't got anything on there yet.
Nunes sucks.
Brilliant. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll speak to you all later in the chat. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, Kante. I didn't see you waiting there. My bad. That was the Noblet phone-in. If you guys do want to join future phone-ins, and also if you want to get other perks and support the channel, allow me to, if you enjoy these streams anyway, and my YouTube videos, etc., you can support the channel for like £1 a month if you want to. Which is like, over the course of a year, less than a single takeaway. And look, I got the light working. I just clicked on randomly and it worked. Hooray! There we go. You love to see it. Well, I do anyway. You really do. Hello, Taya, by the way. How you doing? No for Middlesbrough, Zachary, I think. Oh, gosh. Sorry, Kanta. I didn't... Kanta, you the issue is, Kanta, that you join like just before the thing, so I don't see you in the chat, so you don't join at the right time, so I don't even know you're there, or the conversation's already started. And there we go. Garner with an early chance. He would have been offside anyway if he got it in. Pinaldo just missed a pretty open header. Yeah, Will, if you could be my eye in the sky over in the Portugal-Korea game, that'd be great. Nunez might need to work on his finishing, but my God, no Uruguay or Liverpool attack goes through without his combination, says Zachary. Highly harem. Highly harem. Is it all sorted, by the way, Kante, or is it still not working for you? Let me know. I can try to look into it if that's the case. But hopefully, it's all working for you and it's all sorted. Sorted and aborted. In that order. Ba, 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 da, ba. What did I say? Oh, sorry, contribution, yeah. But you're not wrong, Zach. Oi, Zachary, less of that. Less of that. Okay, Kante, wonderful stuff. I guess I was just confused by the new card, but we got there eventually. And you are now officially, Kante, a Noblet God. You don't have to have that role, by the way. If you prefer your Kante role, you can have the Kante one above it. Let me know if you ever want to change that. If Uruguay, South Korea, Cameroon, and Switzerland win, you get 300 quid. Will. Later on, I'm going to be in Switzerland, Serbia. We're doing another stream later. Switzerland versus Serbia. So you better be here for that, because that is a dark horse derby. Can Nunez find Suarez? It's a deep cross to no one that Suarez does keep in, but that was poor. Hello, Laura. How you doing? Knobmeister General. Love that. Give me the updated potential storylines. Haven't been able to tune in since the Great Yellow Card debate that played Poland, Mexico a couple of nights ago. Well, Laura, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the scores generally, but yesterday it was all kicking off. Canada-Morocco game, that was whatever. We streamed the Belgium-Croatia game. All Belgium had to do was score a goal and win, and they would have got qualified. Mertens missed a sitter in the first half. Terrible. De Bruyne put it on a plate for him. Terrible. Second half, Mertens comes off. Lukaku comes on. Like 3 open nets this man misses. He had like an XG of 1.6 or something by the end of it. Belgium had an XG of over 3. 0 goals scored. Quite funny. And then in the later games, it was all, once again, all popping off. There was a moment when both Spain and Germany were getting knocked out, which is outrageous because Costa Rica were beating Germany. We had 75 seconds where Japan and Costa Rica were in the round of 16. That exactly, Zachary. Yeah, it was absolutely wild. But yeah, because Spain obviously lost against Japan. And as I say, there was a moment when Germany went 2-1 down to Costa Rica. And that ultimately changed, and Germany came back and won quite comfortably. But it was outrageous for a moment. And it now means that Spain go into the other half of the draw, and it means they will probably... Well, I actually don't know what it means. It means that Japan play... Forgotten what it means. It means that Spain now go into a draw which they probably wouldn't have gone in otherwise. Obviously. And it means that it will be either, you'd assume, oh, it's Spain-Morocco, isn't it? Japan-Croatia, thank you, Jack. So it's Spain-Morocco, and that's the round 16, and it means their quarterfinal game will probably be against Portugal. Spain, which is an Iberian derby. We love to see that. And again, if they beat, so it means that Spain have to face Morocco, and then probably Portugal, and then one of France or England, probably. And then a semi-final against someone else. It's all kicking off. So Spain technically got the easier draw. Potentially, can't it? It depends. I guess it depends, because I've not really been that impressed by Brazil and Argentina so far, whereas France, I think I probably have. So I don't even know if it's the easier draw anymore, to be honest. I was all about Japan getting through, which they did. I'm a Celtic fan, so we're basically a Japanese club at this point, says Laura. I was really happy for them. And the fact they topped their group as well. Havertz, a menace to society. He was going out anyway, but just ruined it for Costa Rica. Yeah, well, and that was so Germany did Spain a favour, but Spain did not do Germany a favour. They were not able to get an equaliser against Japan. Senegal, France, Spain, Brazil. That's the most likely path to the final for England. Indeed, Will, indeed. Look, we've got to do it the hard way. When it comes home. Oh, dear. Another 2-1 win incoming, says Jack. I think Croatia will win that one. Spain only got the easy round 16. They're about to get Portugal in the quarters, says Zachary. Hello, Donald. How you doing, mate? What happened last night? It was funny. We had a prelim fight thing, press conference, and it was funny. I think I predicted Japan to come third. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see Spain losing against Japan happening. I did not see that happening. And yet it did happen. And that's actually today's... I don't know if we've talked about today's debate of the day. But if someone wants to do ! Debate or DOTD, we can actually have a brief chat about that, because that is on a similar vein and a similar theme. There we go. So, two-pronged question. Why are we seeing so many upsets at this World Cup? You know, Saudi Arabia beat Argentina. Japan beat Spain and Germany, etc., etc. And also, is that a good thing? Or Belgium knocked out, Denmark knocked out. And this follow-up question is that a good thing or not? Because it's scripted. Because in the short term, I feel like in the short term it's exciting. And it's like, oh, that's interesting, Germany knocked out, blah. But you do feel that as we progress through the tournament, there's a risk that we see some less than stellar matchups, and it might lead to a lack of a high quality of football. But let me know what you think, guys. We're seeing so many upsets because no nations are dominant, and it's a very good thing, says Will. To all the young fans here, if things go as expected, you'll get Argentina in the semis. Can you beat them? I can see another France 98 happening. Maybe wishful thinking on my part. I think England can definitely beat Argentina. Definitely. I do think the strongest team I've seen so far is France. Yeah. So, I think if England can get past France, they should be able to get past anyone. It's my theorem. That's my theorem. Messi about to tear Pickford a new one, says Zachary. It's a mix of passion of worst nations, conditions in Qatar, and teams underestimating each other. I know, Tag, do you think it's a good or a bad thing? Or just a thing? Biggest upset is Wales not going through because I am upset, says Jin. That's great. I think it's a good thing. You get teams full of passion that want it. Some big teams might get inconsistent, thinking it's an easy win. So many upsets because teams haven't had long to work together and lead up to the World Cup. That's a very good point. playability almost gone out of the window. I'm conflicted. I'm loving the drama. I want to see the stars at the business end of the tournament. Yeah, Laura, that's what I'm thinking. I think in sort of isolation, it's fun to see Japan beat Germany and Spain. But do I think they'll do anything past like the round of 16 stage? Do I think we'll see great football from them? Do I think it will lead to interesting matchups? And that's the bit, as you say, Laura. I think you put it very well. That's the bit I'm conflicted about. I'm not 100% sure on myself. That's why I'm asking you guys to get your thoughts and feedback. Jin, you're getting that tattoo, mate. DR says, out of England, Brazil, Spain, Germany, Italy, France, Belgium, I want at least 4 in the quarters. Italy, Germany, Belgium, all knocked out early. And that, I guess, is the trade-off. You get short-term interest and excitement. Oh, he's like, oh, wow, Spain have knocked, Germany been knocked out by Japan. But then long-term, does it lead to maybe a less quality matches, do we see? As long as it's happened to England, says Otag, yeah. Yes, I am, Zachary. Alvarez would haunt you if you get him in the semis. Oh, could that be another penalty? Referee says no this time. That was a good run. Uruguay clear it away now. Give a penalty, IMO. Give another one. Have I seen the BBC Wales video? No, what's that, Will? What is that? Let me know. Let me know what that video is about. I mean, Donald, that's just lack of quality, to be fair. You can only do so much with the tools provided. Qatar is just shit. And the player quality is shit. So there's always there are limits to how much prep can do. Like games like Japan, Croatia, I couldn't be asked if it wasn't every 4 years, says DR. Trying for Spain, independent context with an entertaining match. Both teams attacking, looking to score. Drama of the group situation, add to it. Yeah, group drama is always fun. I'm just a little bit concerned that in knockout stages, oh, it could get really bad for Ghana here, and that's a foul on Nunez. No, it's not. He won the ball, apparently. I thought that was a foul. I thought that was a foul on Nunez. Okay, I'd like to see that replayed. I would like to see that replayed. Yes, so just to finish on the point Laura was making. Group stage drama is always interesting. My only concern would be, as we get to the knockout stages, which are naturally more... I expected to see even more 0-0s when we get to the knockout stages, because it's a cagier affair. Teams are more focused on... That's a penalty. That's definitely a penalty. 100%. VAR checking decision. Gets none of the ball. So yeah, so when it gets cagier, it might get less entertaining. Not sure. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a foul. No chance. After they got knocked out, BBC Wales did a vid saying you did us proud and we won the national anthem battle. Okay, that's a bit weird. That's like, those score things where it's like, was it when Forest got battered by City or something and it was like 6-0. But it was like, all 90th minute goals. And it's like, where's the European Cup? Never stop singing. Passionate fans. All these counting as goals. Something like that. Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. Come on now. Oh, does he technically get a touch on the ball? No chance. Surely not. Oh, he gets like a toe in it. I think that's a penalty, man. I don't know why he's going in there, by the way. That is truly terrible. This fat fraud is letting Salisu down. What cunt? At the end of the day, do you remember Belgium getting to the semis 2018 more than Ghana quarters 2010? Well, I do because I was focusing on Belgium. Oh, handball. He's saying dive. Is the Paralympic giving us a handball? What? Okay. Okay, I think they got away with one there. VAR check complete. I don't really understand what's happened there. I like Ghana's socks. They got little stars on. So they're alleging that when he controls it on his chest, he's actually using a bit of his arm, I guess. Yeah, I know, Laura. Penaldo subbed off, lol. No penalty. There you go. Interesting. That was a penalty for Uruguay, DR. I think Amati can consider himself a very lucky man. It was only because Nunez was alleged to have handballed it in the build-up to it. But yeah, I remember the 2018 one more, Otai, just because I wanted Belgium to win. Well, if England couldn't win. Layout on. This is going to be terrorism. Oh, is Suarez game booked? What a surprise. Yeah, Leao's not been starting. I like, every time Leao's come on, I've really liked him. I think he's looked really good every time he's come on. If Uruguay score a third, Korea need to win 3-1. Well, currently it's 2-0, Will. The penalty wasn't given. Ghana, no. They're 2 goals away. I think Leao should start. I don't like João Felix. As a man. No, I don't know him as a man. I really think they should bite the bullet, drop Felix, play Leao, play a 4-3-3, Bernardo on the right. Bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Because you got to play Penal Dildo, obviously. They've been playing like... It's weird. They've been doing like a 2-striker system sometimes, Jin. Sometimes they've done a 4-3-3 with Felix on the left. Bernardo on the right. Referee gets in the way of that one. Bloody referee. But yeah, it's as I say, it's varied. But sometimes it's 2 strikers. Sometimes it's Felix left, Bernardo right. I don't know what it is right now because I'm obviously not watching the match. Okay, they tried to put the ball in. They win a throw-in. He's injured, Jin. He's missed the World Cup through injury. As Atletico fan, Leao should start. Felix should be dropped. Tiny Potato, I totally agree with you. What do you make of João Felix, Tiny Potato? What are your thoughts on him? Because I don't really think he fits the Atletico Madrid mould. It might be a savior if they play a 4-4-2, Jack, which they have sometimes. Or a 2-striker system, anyway. Not this again, DR. Guess the fucking food. My doctor said I shouldn't. My pimples... Oh, pop. Because it's corny. Oh, popcorn, I get it. South Korea nearly scored a poor shot. Where is Son? Where's Son? What's he playing at? Fraudster. There's 30 minutes left in this game. Ghana have not looked that good since the penalty miss. Fantastic player, hasn't shined for us at all. We should sell him. I think he's just the right player at the wrong club, João Felix. The right player at the wrong club in the wrong system. I don't know why he thought going to Atletico Madrid, a notoriously defense-oriented side, would get the most out of him. Oh, sorry, I worded that poorly. I meant without Jota going to the World Cup, I thought it was a guarantee. Yes, Junior, I agree. I agree. But Portugal have a weird manager who I don't like. Again, not as a person. I don't know him. We're not on speaking terms. Son too busy cleaning Batman's cave. Oh, is he still wearing the mask because it's still not healed? He's got to be one of the only players in football history to like not improve after putting a mask on. Felix would ball for a team like Liverpool. Yeah, just give him a team with a bit more. Oh, Uruguay goalkeeper left it. Eventually went behind for a goal kick. Wasn't quite able to get onto that cross. Yeah, put Felix in a team which actually attacks and has some flair. He might do well. I was gonna say Jones. Oh god. I won the championship with Borough in a football app game. Don't you worry about it. We had who's our striker? We have Vlahovic and Mbappe, I think. Some great scenes. Love that. They were balling out in the championship. What a team that was. That's a good ball, is it? Can Amati do something good here? Sort of. Sort of, but not really. He is not good at the football, I've decided, Amati. For Ghana, anyway. What's he got under his shirt? Has he got, like, words under his shirt in case he scores? Is that what that is? Oh, a handball shout in the Portugal-South Korea game. What do you guys make of... maybe you don't care. What do you guys make of Uruguay's 4 stars above their badge. Because they've actually only ever won 2 World Cups. They've only ever won 2 FIFA World Cups. So what do you make of the fact they have 4 stars? I know the reason why they have 4 stars. And maybe I'll tell you if you want to know. Oh, Uruguay can make it 3 here. This is a really nice play. Oh, I thought that was in from Palestri. No, Jin, I actually didn't. I promise you I didn't. I actually didn't. I was just dedicated to getting Borough the win, you know? It's cute, says Jack. We have 4 undeserved, says Tiny Potato. Cavani's coming on. Luis Suarez is off. The arch villain taking off his captain's armbands, and he will be replaced by Cavani. And it looks like Palestri's coming off and De La Cruz on. Yes, indeed, those are the changes. Ghana with 25 minutes to save their World Cup. It's not looking likely. As things stand, Uruguay has still been the team in the ascendancy. Oh, I was going to see if there are any boos for Luis Suarez. Oi, Jin, less of that. Frauds. I'm just too talented. What can I say? It was Borough versus Sheffield United, I think, in the final days of the season. And I was just too much for them. They're taking the leaf out of range, but making up illegitimate reasons to have stars on their kit. Celtic have 1 for the European Cup. Rangers have 5 for their 50 league titles, says Laura. Yeah, so the reason why they have it is because they won the two Olympic Games finals before the first World Cup, and FIFA recognizes them as official World Cup equivalents. Hence, they're allowed to have 4 stars. The Uruguay have not won a World Cup since 1950. So it's a long time coming for a team with as many stars as they have. Messi Ball tomorrow, says Will. I will not be streaming that one, though. Sadly, I'll be doing Netherlands, USA. FM23, you got Europa League, second season of Borough. Signed only tall players, I love that. Simon Linkovic-Savic next time, Otag. He's a goat. Spurs have a bottle on top of their badge, yeah. Well, that was always like an issue. Well, I guess not an issue, but when Man City had their Eagle badge, they had 3 stars. The stars didn't reference anything. They were just pretty. They were just there. But it obviously didn't mean anything. But they were just like more for aesthetic purposes. Borough and Celtic fought over 2 Australian playmaking midfielders, and each of them got 1. Well, there you go. Sharing's caring. Mr. Mansour should buy some stars in space so we can have stars in our shirts. Did Bayern Munich do that? Because Bayern Munich have stars. What's that in reference to? Is that their number of Champions Leagues or something? Or European Cup? Why would we do Netherlands, USA? Because, DR, I can't do the evening game because it's date night. So I will not be able to do that stream. What's my view on Japan beating Spain? Japan are a team who are perfectly set up to counter and attack in transition, and are an awful team in respect to trying to break down the opposition, which is why we saw them lose against Costa Rica, but beat Spain and Germany. Laura, you've let me down. I feel violated, do you know what I mean? Amate lost it, and yeah, it's nothing. Sorry, party, my bad. Maybe Club World Cups. I don't know. How many European Cups did Bayern Munich have? Jim, what the fuck? If they just blew score, my bet looks lovely, says Will. Igalo scoring isn't looking likely. Musty's in the mud right now, to be honest. I'm going to find out. I'm going to research. What do Bayern's stars mean? Because sometimes I know that it means, like, for example, if you win 10 league titles, you get a star. That sort of thing. Star regulation. Oh, so it's about It's about Bundesliga titles won, apparently. It's the only team that can wear 5 stars on its jersey. Why? Oh, Uruguay. Never mind. So 3 championships is a... Oh, gosh. Valverde nearly makes it 3 for Uruguay. Ghanaian keeper did really well with that. That was fizzed at him with venom on the volley. Deary me, that would have been a glorious goal. It's too... Actually, no, never mind. It's not as good as I thought it was. It's too central. And it actually bounces into the ground. So, yeah, decent save. Yeah, so 3 championships is 1 star, 5 is 2, 10 is 3, 20 is 4, 30 is 5. So they've won 30 league titles, hence they have 5 stars. Well, DR, it's either I stream that or I don't stream anything. What would you prefer? Oh, tag, yeah. You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. It's like the Community Shield. It's like the Community Shield. Like, I obviously would like City to win it, but I'm not going to lose any sleep or really care about it if we lose. It's that sort of vibe, and it's the same with the Club World Cup or like, you know, the UEFA Super Cup. It's going to be the same vibe. It's like, oh yeah, it's nice to win. It's nice to win. Oh, Kudus is doing well. Take the shot, and it's well wide and over. What would be the next milestone? I don't know, Jack, because it's unprecedented. So I guess they'll encounter that when they get to it, maybe. What do you guys think? Should I do a stream for Netherlands USA tomorrow? Or are you not that bothered? Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, Kudus does not even hit the target there. This Haaland can't be a big game player. Seeming the Community Shield wasn't that good. Oh, God. Deary me. So, yeah, 31 titles. I mean, maybe 45, 50, I don't know. A long time, though, either way. A long time. Ghana making another couple of changes. Do I have Minecraft? I don't... Canty, we've had this conversation. I don't have the purchased one, no. I can play it for the free version. But I haven't got the bought version, no. Would I rather City win a Champions League? England all the way, Jin. England all the way. I'm much more... If you had to make me pick one, I would pick country over club. I'd rather England win the Euros or England win the World Cup than City win the Premier League or City win the Champions League. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on it? Would you rather your nation get a trophy or your club get a trophy? Southampton to win the FA Cup, says Jack. And I also thought that when City were rubbish, by the way. So it's not a case of, oh, we've just been blessed with Premier League titles. Like, no. Even when City were rubbish in the 3rd tier of English football, I was still more of an England. What's it? Oh, can someone please back in a mod? Please ban that bot. Thank you, Jack. I'm looking at you. Club over country any day, says Drill. It's interesting because I feel like most players are country over club. I feel like nearly all players are. I'm club over country. Always have been. Always will be. England World Cup is so clear of anything, says Will. There we go. That's obviously not to say I don't like my club. Obviously, I do. I'd rather Liverpool win a Carabao Cup than England win a World Cup. Okay, Drill. Surely that's not true. Surely that's being hyperbolic. What trophy? Let's say league. You know, for West Ham, a league title, or you know, I don't know. Yeah, league title, Premier League, because they've never won a league title, have they? Have they? Yeah. And then for Iraq, I don't know. Would it be a big thing if they won like is it the Arab Cup or the Asian Cup they're in? Or both? How do I do this on laptop? Do you click the user, Jack? Maybe? That's outrageous. Okay, Drew, would you rather Liverpool win the Community Shield or England win the World Cup? You don't care about England that much. Weren't you out drinking and singing England songs the other day? Laura, shut up. Oh, God. Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan, Jin. But he's a Liverpool fan from Essex, so I don't really get the whole, you know, I don't like England thing, because it's not even like you're a Liverpudlian. I celebrate your friends, but deep down, really not bothered. Oh, no, Drill, I tell you what, this is giving me big Ben AFC energy. You know, when he was like, I don't care about England, and then there's that footage coming out of him celebrating an England goal. That's giving me big Ben energy. Well done, Jack. Proud of you. Why is a lot of this West Ham won the World Cup? Because loads of your players were included in the England lineup. I can't name all of them, but off the top of my head, Gordon... Well, did Gordon Banks play for West Ham? Was he Leicester? I can't remember. But Bobby Moore, certainly. Sir Geoff Hurst as well. Or Sir Bobby Moore and Sir Geoff Hurst. And there would have been others as well. I think... I can't remember if Gordon Banks played for West Ham. Or was it like Leicester? I don't know. Yeah, so that's why. Lots of West Ham players were involved in that 1966 England team. I'd rather a World Cup than a Community Shield. Okay, so we at least got there. We at least got that. Okay, what about a UEFA Super Cup and the Club World Cup? Let's see what the lowest form of trophies we can reach. Gardner with the corner. 15 minutes left. They really have to score now, or they are crashing out. They're crashing out of the World Cup. Nader Manu is better than Maguire. Tell you what, Slabhead has been bloody brilliant. I'd much rather Bulgaria qualify for a World Cup than England win one. Gosh. Yeah, that's very interesting, isn't it? I'd rather have Blackburn beat Burnley than England win the World Cup. What is happening? What is happening? Here we go. And Kudus just gives it away. That was a good chance there. That was a good chance there, but he weren't able to do anything with it. Pop a ball in. A good ball, though. You know, preferably a good ball. I'd rather West Ham win the Prem than Iraq get to a World Cup final. But if Iraq win a World Cup, I might have to go Iraq. Because then you'd be the first Asian team to win the World Cup as well. And also the first one to get to a final. Oh, they're trying to catch the keeper off his line. Didn't quite work out. Nice idea, though. I mean, this keeper's bad. He's not that bad. Valverde tried it, though, because, you know, he's a cheeky man. Can you imagine the alternate reality in which Garner scored that penalty? Deary, deary, deary me. None of the Super Cups I would rather than a World Cup. Okay. What about a Euros, Drill? What about the European Championships? What's the cup equivalent of that? Would you rather a league, or sorry, would you rather a Club World Cup, Super Cup, or Community Shield for that? If I witnessed Southampton lift a trophy in my lifetime, I would die happy, says Jack. Are they still in the League Cup and FA Cup? I don't know what's happening with Southampton. What's happening there? Garner again, trying to do something through the middle. This game has died down in the second half. Nothing really happening in the way of chances for either team. Should have taken the pen. I just don't know why we gave Andre Ayew when he's playing in. Did we establish it was the Qatar League? You asked in the league or FA, Jack, or both? This Suleiman's done really well. Oh, he's made a mug of him, and he still got the ball somehow. And now he puts it. If that's a good cross, it's a brilliant bit of play, and he doesn't get it. What's this, Zachary? One of my mates is in the stadium for Uruguay Ghana. He said when Suarez scored and celebrated in front of the Ghana fans, the amount of anger in those fans immeasurable. I can only imagine because they'll hate him. Hello, Digster. Laura asks, can anyone name the 5 West Ham players who've been selected for squads this year's World Cup? Paqueta? Oh, Ghana! Shot, which is wide. Who's that? I'm struggling. I'm sure there's someone obvious. Rice? Oh my god. Rice? can't really think of anyone else off the top of my head. Can you guys help me out? Who else is a West Ham player at this World Cup? I'm thinking there might be some obscure people on the bench that I'm not sure on. Oh, I've said Paqueta and Rice, Jack. Like, is Areola? Oh, no, would he be a backup? No, I don't think so. Would he be a third choice keeper? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to guess Areola. Oh, Fabianski, of course. Oh yeah, because he'll be a backup, I assume, yeah. Oh, here we go. Drill's got a few. Yeah, Paqueta, Rice, those were the two I got. I'm thinking maybe Areola. Care. Oh, Areola apparently is, says DR. Vlasic. Oh, I've been given 6 names. I'm confused. Speaking of confusion, Ghana of 10 minutes. No idea what that link was supposed to be. To try and cause some confusion by getting 2 goals in 10 minutes. I don't know. Well, goalkeeper took a risk there, but it's all right. 10 minutes in this game. Not Vlasic. Who is it then, Laura? Put us out of our misery. You're watching the first half of the library after school on your computer, Digster. Lovely stuff. That's the way to do it. Wow, Fabianski's not in the Poland squad. Interesting. I'd have thought he would have definitely been one. Oh, it hits the post and goes just wide from Ghana. Or was that a save? I think that was a save, actually. Dear me. Let's have another look at this. Takes it out from his feet. It's Kudus, it is. Oh, it's a save onto the post. Wow. Arellano, who is that? Or is that supposed to be Areola? Who is that? Zachary takes the points well in. I only got Paqueta and Rice. I'm such a fraud. I'm such a fake West Ham fan. Well, I'm not a West Ham fan. Nipple? Really good save, because that's going in the bottom corner. Didn't want to miss the goats. Sticks to love that from you, mate. Love that. From you, we are doing another stream tonight. Just to remind you guys, Serbia versus Switzerland. My dark horses versus Will's dark horses. If Serbia win, I think they basically go through. I think second. Oh, I want a Ghana goal here just to make it interesting. Don't take the shot. You're not that good. There you go. Here's Kudus, who's got 4 Uruguayan players to try to get past. And that's a nice little flick. Nice to throw in to Ghana. Do a long throw. Oh, well. I'm upset then, Digster. Son is unironically South Korea's worst player, says Will. How's that game going, Will? Is it still like 1-1? That's poor. Ghana fans aren't happy. You have a Croatian youngster, but he's not going. As it stands, it's Portugal at the top, Uruguay in second. And it's a shame because currently the group is stacked how I predicted it to be before I did my updated predictions. I decided to just swap them round, Portugal and Uruguay, for no reason, really. Oh, I did not even know that, Zachary, but now I do. Yes, Laura, lovely stuff. I'll see you tonight for Serbia, Switzerland. 1-1 complete deadlock, neither team creating. Will, are you excited for the Dark Horse Derby later? And how confident are you that Switzerland can do the business against my team, Milinkovic-Savic? Ghana have officially done a Mo Salah. What does that mean, Drill? Ronaldo 3 stinkers, worst World Cup campaign of all time. You just need all the cat emojis, Mo, and all the fire and the sweat emojis now, and then that'll be perfect. But Mo, he scored a penalty, and you know he flicked the air from his header to touch that ball in that one game. Don't you remember that? Come on. Come on now. Well, 6. So that game's already in 6 minutes of added time, is it? Who's this? Who scored? Oh. I thought Uruguay were going to have a chance there. That's the one. Oh, do interviews about revenge and bottle it. Oh, South Korea have actually scored, have they? Extremely confident, not too excited. Going to be a pummeling. Oh, Will, give Milinkovic-Savic some credit. So what does that mean? Does that mean, as things stand, South Korea are going through ahead of Uruguay? Is that what that means? Because is it on goals scored? Can someone please let me know? Because they've only scored 2 goals, Uruguay, this whole tournament. Yeah, I think South Korea currently are through on goals scored. Let's have a look at this goal. They caught Portugal on a counter-attack, it looks like. He's not going to score from there, is he? Oh, and I don't know how he wasn't picked up. That was a really nice solo run. And he's trying to take his shirt off to reveal a bra. Oh, wow. It's all go. Will, what's your bet looking like, mate? And that's in the 93rd minute, is it? A yellow card's been shown. Oh, Luis. Oh, Luis Suarez is having a cry. God, I hate Suarez so much. What a twat you are. God, I hope Uruguay get knocked out now. That was so... Fuck off, you cheating, diving, racist cunt. Piss off. Yeah, cry more. Little bitch. Yeah, you're going to have to hold that, Luis Suarez. God, I really hope he get knocked out now. There we go. Uruguay know 1 goal is all it takes. And they all now know it. But that is going to make it interesting because Ghana need 2 goals. So both teams are going to be attacking now. And this is the excitement of the group stages of a World Cup. Oh, come on, Ghana. Score a goal. Compound the misery. There we go. It's 4-on-2. Oh, that's a yellow card. That's disgusting by Jimenez or whoever that was. Yeah, that's poor. Sorry, Quartes. Now, Uruguay just needs... Yeah, sorry, in the game drill, yeah. But they just need 1 goal here. Yeah, you are correct. Is that right? Ghana are finishing last. The hype went to 0 real quick. Nah. Fuck Uruguay because fuck Luis Suarez. If Switzerland and Cameroon win, I get 300 quid well in Will. If they score 1, they get a better goal difference. 1 goal is all it takes. Nunez is having a cry. I'm not going to have a go at Nunez because I like him. Suarez though can fuck off. Don't like him. He's a knobhead. He can suck it. Oh, dearie me. What do Ghana do now, though? They'll know that Uruguay are desperate for a goal. Can Ghana compound the misery? No, that's a terrible free kick. Over. Nothing doing there. Nothing doing. It's all tense again. Yeah, the Nunez crying won't upset me, but the Luis Suarez one crying, I've got no sympathy for. He can fuck off. Again, another exciting end. Another exciting end to another group stage. Hopefully the next... hopefully the final group is just as exciting. That's a handball, is it? No, the referee says no. Yeah, I agree. Oh, the space is opening up now. Uruguay need a goal. Ghana still need 2. It's attack versus attack. That's a terrible ball. Why? That player, Barbarama or whatever, he played a terrible ball and then gave up. That's embarrassing from him. He's got an awful mentality. The excitement. Yeah, and here we go. There's no one's closing him. Why are the Ghana players not tracking back? And Cavani... Oh, what a save. Cavani nearly scored. Oh, dearie me. Oh, the flag's up anyway. Offside. That was a great save, though. Ghana just camp. Not going to lie. You're not going through anyway. Prevent the dirty big prick from going through. Yeah, I tell you what. From a Ghana perspective, even though they're going to get knocked out, they might see knocking out Luis Suarez as a victory. It's still a good save, but he is offside. Your and I play the delay on this is shit. Yeah, it digs to the on any like internet browser. It's never going to be as good as live TV. Ghana, please 2 goals somehow. And that's a really bad fall, and the goalkeeper might be badly injured here. And we're going to have loads of added time now. Oh, dearie me. Hopefully he's all right. He seemed to land on his head/neck area. And there's a Uruguay fan holding the World Cup and a smartphone. Suarez crying, love to see it. Yeah, Dixter, I agree. I love how the camera keeps panning to Suarez crying. It's just so exploitative. Keeper almost paralyzed himself. Bring Nunez back on, roll off, because why not? Well, they finally got their goals, Uruguay. But their failure to score in the 2 previous games, it's cost them. We've gone through just to play Brazil. And full time, there you go. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's largely irrelevant because whoever finishes second in this game group is getting knocked out by Brazil. So it's largely irrelevant. I wonder how much added time we're going to have. And we're just going to have even more added time because of that goalkeeper situation. 8 minutes. No, Trill, I'm not going to leave a cheating, racist, biting knobhead alone. These Suarez reaction memes would be elite. Well, there's 8 minutes. Can those tears turn into cheers for your... There's Drill says, come on, Uruguay. Can it happen? I mean, you know, 8 minutes, Ghana could still score 2 goals. Although it doesn't actually matter, does it? If Ghana get a draw, that's not enough now, is it? Because of goal difference. Oh, no, it is, actually. No, it's not. Never mind. Now, Ghana would somehow have to win. It looks like South Korea have won. Looks on my screen. Oh, Uruguay with a dangerous attack. For some reason, they're showing me a highlight from the other game. There we go. And the game is done. South Korea have won, which means as it stands, they are going through ahead of Uruguay. But they're not through yet. If Ghana score 2, it is enough. But do they not have a higher number of points, Mel? Did I read that table wrong? I thought I saw Ghana on 2 points, South Korea on 4. Have I missed seeing that? Cavani heads it back. There you go, Kudus. Play him in. Oh, Ghana are on 3. Oh, yeah, of course, lol. Teehee, my bad. So there we go. There's still time for either of these teams. You're offside there, surely. Well offside. There we go. Now it's given. Yeah, Ghana have had chances in this game. It just sort of breaks down in the final third. What a shame. What a shame for them. Gosh, and now already this is a basketball game now. Uruguay need 1. Ghana needs... That's a penalty. Referee says get up to Cavani. I thought that was a penalty. Oh, okay. Interesting. Referee says that was a dive. He's not having it. Suarez is waving. I thought that was a penalty in real time. Lead to playing City next week. Excellent stuff, Morgan. Let's have a look at this. I don't know. I mean, he's gone down easily. It is clumsy. There's technically a collision of legs. Are they going to look at this? It's just clumsy. He doesn't really... No, apparently not. It's not really a challenge. It's more sort of like they clash into each other's legs. That could have been a penalty. Not given. We've played 3 minutes. 5 to go. Suarez is imploring on the touchline. All he can do is watch. I can smell a goal for Uruguay, chaps. I can't lie. Ghana needs 2, but they might as well just set up shop because there's no way they're getting 2 in 5 minutes. Uruguay win the header. They win the second header. Do they win the third? Somehow they do. Ghana are just losing everything in the air. Straight to the goalkeeper. And there you go. Deary mate, it's popping off. Now what do what do Ghana do? Punts it up. Stranger things have happened, says Mo. You're not wrong. But Ghana just don't look like scoring 1, never mind 2. The players look almost like disinterested. Uninterested at times. There we go. Now we're having an attack. Look at the number 8. Look at his twinkle toes. The back heel for no reason. You love to see that. Uruguay prevent the corner. He wins the ball back, though. And now he's put a cross in. Have a shot! Oh, what a block. Is that a World Cup saving block? Have a shot, party. Someone have a shot. He's gone down far too easily for the referee. It's kicking off. And now, again, it's on the other end of the pitch with Cavani. And look at... Oh, that's really nice play to get back. And it's a good save by the Ghana goalkeeper. What is happening here, man? Deary me. Ghana should have shot, though, earlier. They had a really good chance. And then ultimately, by the time it came to the shot, it got blocked. That's a good tackle. And he can't prevent it. It's going to be a throw-in. Valverde gives away the throw-in. You lot of shit, says Mo. It was Gomez with the shot. Was it on target? It was. May have just been going wide, but you can't take that risk. My God, that is such a meme by Suarez. Look at him. Oh, God. Deary me. 3 minutes. Look at Suarez. God, I can't. I need to see full time. I need to see full time. Force Ghana. Hold on, lad, says Will. I need to see Suarez tears at the final whistle. Here come Ghana. Take the shot, lads. What a save again by the Uruguayan keeper. Deary me. That was really good. Ghana have got bodies up top. Uruguay obviously have got to commit bodies up top themselves. That was really poor, though. You had so much space. So much space. And there is no midfield in this game right now. This is hilarious. This is how football was probably doing like the 20s or something. And there's just no midfield. It's so funny. It's just, here we go. Play it. That is so shit. Who is that number 17? I don't know who he is. Baba is so shit. He keeps giving the ball away for zero reason. And this is dangerous now for Uruguay. Cavani! Oh, and the shot is wide. Coates wants a corner. Why didn't Cavani just have a shot? Yeah, I don't really know I don't know why Cavani did that. I thought he should have taken a touch and gone for goal himself. It's not a corner. That's a goal kick. Looks like. I don't know why you're banking on your centre-back to score. 90 seconds left. Ghana really saying, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. Well, that will be a moral victory for Ghana, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll be fine with knocking out Uruguay. Well, not fine, but you know what I mean. They'll take it. They will take it. Some form of reconciliation there. I can't think of an athlete who deserves this more than Suarez. Hold, says Mo. Agreed. Oh, and here we go. Ghana making some changes in the 97th minute. I think that tells you they're happy to just chill. User out, stop attacking. Ghana leaving with the win today, says Mo. Yeah, definitely. That'll be a moral victory, I'm sure. They would have preferred to win and knock them out, but I'm sure they'll take knocking them out generally. There we have it. 30 seconds left, plus however much additional extra time we're going to have. What's more important is +5 in the stock market for me, says DR. Lovely. And yeah, top tier shithousery. And as Mo says, Mo summed it up perfectly. Can't think of a player who deserves it more. Oh, again, it's just lazy play from some of these Ghana players, man. Straight to the keeper. What's the keeper doing? There you go. There we go. That should be the end of it. And we'll say, what, round 16 for the greatest striker of this generation? That's surely game, referee. Now, as soon as the full whistle goes, I want to see Suarez's tears. I want to see them. Give them to me now. He's giving a goal kick. Just end the game, ref. How much more time do we want to play? They left the second ball on the pitch, cheeky man. Is that a foul? Oh my God, why has he done that, man? Why have you given away that foul, you idiot? I've no idea why this referee hasn't just blown for full time, by the way. I don't know where this additional added time's coming from. It misses the next match, hardly relevant. There's going to be one chance for Uruguay to put it into the mixer. And this is either going to be Suarez tears or Suarez cheers. Some of the performances from this Ghana team are actually shambolic, though. Like then, for example, why didn't he just go into the corner? Like, the game's over. You've lost. You're not scoring 2 in less than a minute. Just go into the corner and take the moral victory. what are you doing trying to beat your man? It's really weird. But here we go. This has got to be it for Uruguay. Could it be? Is he going to go for goal, actually? Oh, I tell you what, I sort of want this to go in from a direct free kick. That would be mad, wouldn't it? Is he going to... If he goes for goal, he does! Straight into the hands of the keeper. And that is going to be it. Poor free kick. I thought he was going to try to cross it. And that is that. Yeah, show me those tears. Show me those tears. Cry more, you racist, cheating, biting prick. Yeah, cry, bitch. Little knobhead. Dick. There we go. Hold that, Luis Suarez. You deserve that. You deserve that. Knobhead. Hold that, you dirty prick. Oh, it's kicking off. Oh, Uruguay is shouting. Cavani's shouting at the referee. Oh, handbags. Handbags are coming out. And South Korea are through. Uruguay didn't deserve to go through. They've been very shit. I agree, DR. It looks like they turned up in one game. I've watched all their games. They've turned up in one of them. And look at that. They are shouting at the... I don't know what they're shouting at, though. Maybe they're shouting at the fact they could have had a penalty. I don't know. Did you cry when Echan scored? I know Luis Suarez definitely did. Suarez still the best striker of all time. Zachary, mate. I don't know how old you are, but you clearly didn't watch R9. I've got no... what's the word? Got no hesitation in laughing at that man. Drill, I do hate Suarez. Because he's a cheat. He's racist. And he's a biter. That's why. My dog is celebrating with me. He's a Korean fan, clearly, says KX. Yeah, show me those images. Show them to me. Love that. And there you go. South Korea are through. What a lovely story for them. It's tears from Suarez and cheers for the South Koreans. Imagine hating a cheating, biting racist. Who'd have thought? Deary me. And that strike force, Suarez, Nunez, and Cavani didn't get one goal. Zachary, genuinely, Zachary, how old are you? Did you actually watch R9? Did you actually watch him? Because I'm going to assume you didn't. If that's what you think. But there we go. Yeah, just show me more Suarez crying, please. Zachary, how old are you, mate? Did you watch R9? I just need to know that, yes or no. Yeah, no, Drill. I tell you what, I won't respect a diving, cheating racist. I'm gonna laugh at him when he cries. That's what I'll actually do. I think that is what I will do. And that is Uruguay out. Another big boy out. We've lost Uruguay. We've lost Belgium. We've lost Denmark. We've lost Germany. Have we lost anyone else that's sort of like that shouldn't have got knocked out? Can't think of anyone else, but that's 4. That's 4 big names already out, which is huge. Huge and very interesting. And very interesting also. I'm just going to double check that fact. No, Drill, I don't. Also. It's also relevant. I'm not having to go at Suarez because of his quality as a player. I'm having to go with him because he's a biting, cheating, racist prick. The quality of the player is irrelevant. Can't put into words how much I love Korea, says KX. This World Cup's been the best one for a long while. Again, I don't know if it is. I think in terms of like upsets, sure, but in terms of the actual quality, I think it's on a similar level to 2010 in terms of the actual quality of the matches. Uruguay losing is only good for England. It's good for people that like to laugh as well, to be fair. So have we lost anyone else that's, you know, maybe shouldn't have got knocked out? I mean, maybe you could even make a case for Mexico. SC19, Zachary, so I can't have you telling me that Suarez is better than R9, to be honest. Yeah, so and maybe you could say Mexico over Poland. But yeah, Denmark certainly, Germany certainly, Belgium certainly. And Uruguay also. The numbers say Suarez again. Yeah, that just tells me all I need to know, to be honest. So could we lose any other big boys? No, I don't think so. Unless you count Serbia as a big boy. No. Brazil are guaranteed to go through. And the groups get finalised tonight. Love you too, Village, mate. World Cup games have always been about moments. In this cup, it's plenty of moments. Yeah, as I say, it has in terms of like upsets and stuff. I just don't know whether I don't know if the quality's been that good. And I do worry that we're going to see even more 0-0s in the next round. For me personally, this is sort of on a level with 2010. It doesn't come close to 2014, and it's not better than 2018 either. Iran, if a different group would have gone through. I feel bad for Nunez, Drill. I like Darwin. I didn't laugh at him when he was crying because that was sad. I actually like Darwin Nunez. Yeah. Suarez is clear. No, Zachary, you didn't. Do you see the mistake you've just made then? You just admitted to me that you haven't really watched R9. And now you're trying to say it's an indisputable truth and that he's clear. Do you not see the issue with that? Whoever knows ball, but Zachary, you don't even know R9 because you didn't watch him. What do you mean? What is happening? I don't understand. It's very impressive how confident you are speaking on a player that you've never seen. But it might be misguided. Everybody likes Nunez. Drill, when everyone was giving Nunez and Darwin Nunez hate, I was saying, guys, it's pre-season, like calm down or whatever. You know, don't be mean to him. Suarez will have 4 Ballon d'Ors like Messi and Ronaldo. How many times did he come in the top 3, Donald, mate? Bro's making comparisons using players he's never watched. Have shame. No, Jack. It's an undisputable truth, and he's clear, even though I've never seen him play. But yeah, guys. Switzerland-Serbia is the next stream. That's the next match we're doing. That's the next match that we are doing. And what time's that kickoff? Is that 7 tonight? Let's double check. Yeah, 7 o'clock. So we'll go live just before then, around 1:45. Around 7:15 is /10 to 7 is when we will be streaming Serbia versus Switzerland, and I'm sure someone in the chat can keep an eye on Cameroon Brazil for me as well. But that game's largely irrelevant, I think. Can Cameroon even qualify? Let's take a look. I don't know if they can. Oh no, they can. Oh no, never mind. They definitely can. You're heartbroken, Tiny Potato. Yeah, I do feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for Uruguay. There was just one man in particular I was laughing at. Hungry, healthy New Year's back for the season is only a good thing, says Drill. Yeah, so that's good. Everyone can qualify. You've watched footage, Zachary. Once again, you are talking in absolute terms about a player that you've never actually watched a full 90 minutes of. You can't. It's footballing sense. You can't say that. You can't say he's clear and it's 100% factual when you don't even know enough about the subject matter yourself. So I'd suggest that you maybe try to reel in the absolutes, considering your age and the fact that you couldn't. There's no way in any reality you could have watched him. You said him yourself. The numbers don't lie. I'm sorry, but that tells me all I need to know about your opinion on that matter. Guys, Serbia, Switzerland later today. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so much for joining me. Uruguay are out. Suarez cried. You love to see that. You really do. We love laughing. Now, I'm not saying it's your fault, Zachary, but what I am saying is what you cannot do is speak in absolute terms on a player that you have literally never seen a full 90 minutes of. I'm not having a go at you for not seeing Ronaldo play. I am having a go at you for not seeing Ronaldo play and then deciding, based on nothing, apart from maybe numbers, that he's clear and it's an undisputable truth that he's better than, that he's not as good as another player. Do you see the difference there? Hello, Faraz. Anyway, guys, I'm off. Serbia winning later. Milinkovic-Savic hat trick. You heard it here first. Bye bye.